Hello, hello, Carissa here from The Littlest Seedling. Today we are going to be making an herb butter. So to start, I have half of a brick of Amish butter. I bought it at Meijer and you can get it in 2-pound rolls. So I let it sit on the counter to let it soften a little bit before I tried mixing it into the bowl. Yesterday I didn't wait long enough when I did chive butter and it was very hard to mix it because it was still so cold. So now I'm separating the rosemary leaves from the stem. It's okay if you get a little bit of stem in there. It's just very woody. So, I mean, it'd be like if you had sticks in there. So I'm just chopping up the rosemary small, and I'm going to do the same thing for the oregano. For chive butter, you'll do the same thing with the chives. Some people put in the chive blossoms in the butter. I just didn't feel comfortable doing that in the event there were small bugs. So here I am kind of rolling the oregano leaves together. This makes it easier to cut instead of a bunch of loose leaves. It kind of gets tossed into one. It just makes it simpler for me. And then just put it in with the butter. Now my thyme has flowers on it, which is perfectly fine. So thyme is not like oregano or basil. When it flowers, it turns bitter. When thyme flowers, it's actually a little bit sweeter. The flowers add more flavor, so I left those on. And then I'll put on my paddle and I will just start mixing it, blending it together so it's totally incorporated. And then I actually use clear plastic wrap for this. And I pull off 2 pieces of tape because I'm going to tape down the ends of the plastic wrap. I'm not sure about you all, but I hate plastic wrap simply because I can never get it to lay flat. Look, I'm already having trouble. So all I do is I just tape it to the counter. That way, at least one side will not move on me. And then you will also need a rubber spatula to scrape the butter out of your mixing bowl. Good luck actually tearing your plastic wrap in a straight line. I hate dealing with it, but it is really helpful for the butter. So just make it pretty flat, as flat as you can get it, and then you will grab your mixing bowl and your rubber spatula and you'll just get out as much of it as you can. Now you can freeze this butter or you can keep it in the refrigerator. I am deciding to freeze this one because I just made a chive butter. So make sure you get all of those yummy pieces of butter. And of course I'm blocking the camera right now, but I should have put the mass of the butter towards the right a little bit more instead of in the middle. It's just easier when you roll it. So get all of that yumminess out of the bowl. This is like literally the easiest thing to make. And there's so many different herbs you can add to it. So if you really love like a basil garlic butter, you can easily make that. And then I just wrap the plastic wrap over it. And then you just start rolling. And then I start twisting the sides so it doesn't come out. And then you're going to roll it up like it's a big piece of like Laffy Taffy or hard candy or something. And then I just pull up the tape and I flip the tape onto the other side. I don't even deal with it. And then ta-da, you just roll it up and it'll be good to go in your freezer. For mine, I put mine in a Ziploc bag and then put it in the freezer. And then make sure you label your bag just so you know what it is. Thank you.